somewhere else, but this is where we found ourselves. Welcome to the local show. People you work with, people you know.
Welcome to a special holiday edition of the Local Show, guys. I'm Erik Skarvan, your host, and I am so honored and so excited to have my friend back, the High Priestess of Rock, Suzanne Paris. Welcome back to the show, Suzanne.
Thank you, Erik.
Here, I got long arms.
So nice to be
So great
here.
to see you.
So great to see you.
And you look so wonderful in the holiday spirit. I've got my once a year Norway. What do they call them? Something of Norway. Dale of Norway.
It's very nice.
That's how little I wear it. Usually I'm sporting Obermeyer.
Yeah.
But welcome to the show and
Thank
happy
you.
holidays.
Happy holidays to you. I tried to look as much like a Christmas tree as possible.
You are.
Yeah, so a little jingle jangle and yeah.
You
Probably put too much stuff on, but you know what?
Hey, some ornaments
Welcome
are good.
to my circus.
I love it. I love it. Well, it's all about fun and celebration and the vibe around town. You can feel it up and down the valley, actually, with Christmas, but especially at Aspen, in Aspen at night. You know, we're shooting our show here in Aspen, Colorado, and you go around and see the lights and the music and just the whole festivity, and it's just an amazingly magical time. And we were talking before the show about the magic of Christmas itself.
Yes.
But I also wanted to talk about kind of like, you know, you're a singer-songwriter, but what are some of the fun winter things that you like to do? Like, say, athletically, or I know you have a interest in Pilates because you're a Pilates instructor. I
do. I have an interest in that, and I like helping people that love to be outside and maybe got injured or just want to be stronger. I love to ski. I haven't been able to. I injured myself last summer. So I have to wait and get the knee working a little better, so I don't get to ski. So
will that be this season then?
Yeah.
Will you ski this season?
Uh-uh.
Or not quite yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. So then what do you like? What do you do instead of skiing?
Well, I love to take
outdoor?
my dog out to the snow and watch her frolic, and, you know, she loves the snow. She's a St. Bernard. I have another St. Bernard. When I came here last, my dog Penelope is who I had, but Penelope went to the Rainbow Bridge.
Okay.
So, sadly.
Up there playing with my dog, Sundog, I'm sure.
Right.
You know, they're all waiting for us.
Exactly. So, anyways, I have a new dog. Her name's Penny Lane.
Penny Lane.
Yeah, and she's really funny.
Also St. Bernard.
Also St. Bernard.
Okay.
She loves the snow, and she loves to pull people on skis.
Oh.
So she does that with a couple friends of mine that hook her up to their ski joring.
Ski joring.
Stuff.
Well, I do that with my dog, Sammy.
Do you?
My younger one.
Oh, I love that.
8.5, and she's still pulling me up highlands.
Wow.
Like alpine touring. So I call it alpine ski joring versus Nordic on cross-country skis.
Uh-huh.
So what does your dog you like to do? Is that Nordic on pulling people on cross-country skis?
Cross-country.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Your dog pulls you on alpine skis?
Unbelievable. I mean, this dog is a powerhouse.
That's amazing.
I've been training her for 7 years, and I keep thinking her energy is going to dip, you know, like the rest of us when we get older, and it's just not. 8.5, and she still pulls me up to Loge. We did 3 preseason runs before Highlands Open this year. We did Buttermilk, Tie Hack, and Two Creeks.
Wow.
So really all the mountains, and then we had hiked and sledded down Aspen Mountain.
Wow.
Like prior to all that when there wasn't as much snow. So, you know, she's hike-juring me. So that's super fun. I can totally relate.
After she follows you up there, or pulls you up there, does she just run behind you when you ski down?
Right. So then I release her because I have a waist harness. So at that point I release her. She runs down. I ski down. But when we did our Aspen Mountain, we hiked up and I had a luge sled.
Oh, wow.
She pulled me up hiking and pulled me down luge sledding.
No way.
So I call that dog sledding Sundog style.
That's crazy.
Pulling me downhill. Oh,
She
yeah.
must have been going
So no
fast.
worries about going fast enough. And we did Summer Road, which is 4.5 mile sled run down
God.
after hiking up. So super fun.
And that's why everybody calls you when they want to go outside and have fun, because you know how to do it.
I've been doing a lot of R&D over the years on how to have fun. I like to say researching adventure, developing a great attitude. And you also, we're going to go to break in like a few seconds, but you also like horses too, right? Not just doggies.
I do love horses. Mm-hmm.
Do you have a horse? Or?
I don't have a horse. I think you found a picture though of me with a horse. Which the funny thing about that picture is that I'm kind of a health freak fanatic.
Okay.
And I love to drink superfoods. This green drink that I drink a lot. Well, I had a bunch of it that I was drinking.
Okay.
And I, for fun, poured some of it into like the lid of the cup to see if the horse would like it. The horse went crazy over it. So what you're seeing in that picture...
You're feeding the horse superfood?
Yeah.
Basically formula?
Basically spirulina, greens, barley grass. And, yeah.
Did it go like, whee? Like
just like...
reared up and took off?
It loved it. It wanted more. I was laughing. Because it's real food,
We might have to follow up now that you got it like hooked on the superfood.
Totally funny.
Keep the thing going.
I know. I just was curious if he would go for it.
And the answer was yes.
And it totally did.
I love animals. And, well, we got to get to some music.
Okay.
We have your Christmas song that we're going to hear today that you wrote yourself, which is so exciting. But we're going to take our only break of the show first, guys. Rehydrate for some conversation and singing with the high priestess herself, Suzanne Paris. But first I want to thank the Aspen Square, City of Aspen, Haiti Children, Klug Properties, Sundog Athletics, White River Overland, Red Brick Center for the Arts, where we are right now here in Aspen, and Picken County Solid Waste Center. We'll go to our break, guys. We'll be back in just over 2 minutes with some live music and so much more, so don't go away.
Donate, shop, and save. The Mother Lode Mercantile, now open at the Picken County Landfill.
I'm so passionate about this community. I absolutely love living here and raising my family here. It gives me a lot of pride to share this with my friends and my clients and help them achieve their dreams of owning an Aspen snowmass and enjoying this incredible lifestyle.
White River Overland in Aspen specializes in camper van upfitting, catering to mountain dwellers and outdoor enthusiasts. WRO's builds are purpose-driven to facilitate and enhance skiing, cycling, camping, climbing, and river adventures. More information at whiteriveroverland.com. Providing exceptional service for over 50 years, Aspen Square features studio and larger condominiums for nightly rental with an ideal downtown Aspen location. They offer fully equipped kitchens, wood-burning fireplaces, and private balconies with full hotel-style services and gracious hospitality. Aspen Square is proud to support the local show. The Red Brick Center for the Arts is Aspen's hub for creative activity, offering youth and adult art classes, community rooms for rent, artist studios, nonprofit offices, lectures, events, and rotating exhibitions with artwork for sale. Come by to connect and be inspired. Learn more at redbrickaspen.com. Sundog Athletics, Aspen's adventure sports school and snowshoeing specialist since 1996, is your opportunity to experience private, all-inclusive snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, and fat biking instructional adventures that will immediately improve your safety, performance, and enjoyment. Like Sundog Athletics on Facebook for fresh updates or explore sundogathletics.com.
Support for the local show comes from the City of Aspen. The Castle Creek Bridge is nearing the end of its lifespan, and the city is proposing an entirely new bridge as a safe and resilient solution. You can learn more about the bridge construction, transportation options, and in-person and online public events at castlecreekbridge.com.
Welcome to the local show. People you work with, people you know.
Welcome back to a holiday edition of the local show. Guys, we're rocking out with the High Priestess of Rock, Suzanne Paris. We even put on our holiday shades. We are in the mood.
We are in the mood.
So, Suzanne, you've played with some amazing artists over the years and collaborated with the likes of Dave Mason. And who are some of those like well-known artists that are near and dear to your heart that you've collaborated with?
What comes to mind right away is some of the ones I collaborated with here at what's now the Belly Up.
Right.
It was back when it was the Paradise. I played with night. I played with the Temptations.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they
That's
invited me up
legendary.
on stage with them. So I was doing the dance with them, and we were singing "My Girl." There's like 6 songs in a row. That was really fun.
That's amazing.
And then Bo Diddley hired me to be in his band and be backup singer, guitar player. So I played with him.
Awesome.
And
how fun.
He invited me to his studio to record, which was cool.
What an honor.
And then I played with a lot of other people. Michael Bolton, Johnny Winter, of course, John Denver.
Starwood.
Yeah,
which
Starwood.
Locals know
David
very
Holster,
well.
Bobby Mason, of course.
Jonathan McEwen.
You
played with in recent years.
We played a lot together. Yeah.
I think we have an image of that, of you up on the stage playing with John McEwen.
Yeah, it was actually Jonathan, not John.
Or Jonathan McEwen.
Yeah,
okay, that's his son.
Yeah, his son.
Okay.
His son Jonathan and I are very close, and we play together a lot together.
Do these people like have something in common, like that you drew, like inspiration from? Is there something that they have, like a work ethic or something special about them? Obviously, to be as successful as they are, you would think that they have like some kind of
each
secret
one of them
sauce.
are very different,
Yeah.
but very, very much in love with music.
Right. That
I would
passion,
say that's the thing.
the common thread.
Yeah, they're passionate and they see things through, even when it's hard. They follow through.
Right.
Dave Mason has got to be one of the most amazing work ethics, and his energy is just very strong. I mean, every day he wakes up, he's just ready to go. And he goes all day and all night, and then he's kind of a freak of nature, really. And I say that about him because I spent a lot of time with him, and he's very inspiring. He's been a great friend and mentor.
And a
me.
lot of us think about that song, Dave Mason, We Just Disagree.
Oh, yeah.
There's only you and me, and we just disagree. And he had so many great hits. And
So many.
And so he's driven. Like he wakes
He's
up
very
like,
driven.
I'm going for it.
Yeah, he's
This
very
is what
driven.
I'm all about.
And he's very funny, too. Hilarious person. Really fun to hang with.
That is so much fun. Well, you wrote a Christmas song for us called
did.
Christmas is Here.
I don't know why I wrote
I
this
love
Christmas
it.
song. I wrote it a long time ago, and
Okay.
I recorded a little version of it with David Holster, who I was married to, and we
Okay.
were partners. And he helped me with it some, but I wrote it. He helped me record it.
How fun.
So I'm actually putting that recording out today. I'm going to put it up on my Suzanne Paris Music Facebook page. And then tomorrow it will be available on all the downloading things.
Spotify and
Apple Music.
Apple Music and all that.
Amazon Music, all that stuff.
Okay.
So I've got a lot of material I've not released yet that's coming out in 2023.
How exciting.
3 albums. I've got a new one, too, that I'm doing with a couple members from Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, a couple of Heartbreakers, 2, possibly 3. I can't say who they are because it's kind of top secret, but
You heard it here first on the
gonna be
local show.
fun.
How exciting is
It'll be
that?
good. Yeah,
So
I'm really
2023 is
excited
going to
about
be a big year coming up.
it is. I'm just going to release a bunch of stuff I haven't released at all.
That is exciting. But now it's Christmas, and
Yes.
Christmas is here.
I'm going to take these off.
And we
for
get to
this.
hear some Christmassy music, which is, hey, appropriate.
Yes.
Put us even more in the mood.
So this is about when you're a child and like the magic of Christmas, like the night before, especially Christmas Eve.
Oh.
And this, to me, it just describes that feeling. It's called Christmas is Here. It goes
Love
like
it.
this. Last night I heard sleigh bells in the snow-covered hills. I thought I saw reindeer fly over my roof, and the children were dreaming of magical ways. It's so good good to be home on Christmas Day. It's early this morning and their stockings are full. The sun was warming their hearts on that hill, and the wind shares their wishes for one simple thing, that we could be together on Christmas Day. Christmas is here. Christmas is here. Going home for the holidays. Going back home again. Home again. I will go back. You will find me there. Family and friends wishing you good cheer. Last night I heard sleigh bells on the snow-covered hills. I thought I saw reindeer fly over my roof, and the children were dreaming of the magical day. It's so good to be home on Christmas Day. Christmas is here. Christmas is here. Going home for the holidays. Going back home again. Christmas is here. Christmas is here. Going home for the holidays. Going back home again. Home again. Home again. Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
All our favorite things about Christmas in there.
Yeah.
Wow,
Except for the cookies.
that's special. Well, they're coming up. we got you covered. That's so fun.
keep this on.
So when you're writing these songs, like, what's that process like? When you're, like, do you sit down and like, I gotta come up with these lyrics, or you just wait for some kind of inspiration or idea, or what's that process typically like when you're writing?
It's all different kinds of ways. Sometimes you sit down and everything comes out at once, without thinking. Sometimes I'll just find some chords I really like and then, keep playing them until some words come in, and then it leads to the story.
Okay.
And then sometimes there's a whole story, just the words. And I may leave that as a poem and never touch it again, or I might go, now that I think could be musical, not really knowing what it will be, and then I'll just sit down and just find something.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's weird. You
It's
just never
interesting.
know.
Yeah, so sometimes it just like flows out,
Yes.
like in volume, and it's almost easy. You just have to
Yes.
kind of ride the wave. obviously keep track of the words.
You have to get out of the way, you know.
And then sometimes it's a little more like you piece it together.
Yeah, something.
You have the chords, and then
there's things I work on for like long time. Like I mean,
That's
there's one song of mine. It's called Summer Fire. I'm still working on the lyrics. It's been like 14 years, and there's a set of lyrics that I might use and sing, but there's still something else I want to do. So I'm just playing with it, still not quite there. Then there's like another recent one. It just came out, all of it. Every Day's the Perfect Day, it's called, and the whole thing came out.
That is really wild.
It's weird.
Do you find that you put yourself in certain atmospheres? Is it more
something
conducive
changed.
like if you're outside, or is it better if you're inside, or is it just
It could be a person
variety.
you're with,
Okay.
And a place that you're visiting.
Okay.
It's just all of a sudden something like lifts up, and you're like, okay, what am I supposed to pay attention to now?
Right, the light bulb kind of...
And the light bulb clicks, and you go, okay, write that down. Okay, you better remember that, and I'll make, little notes of it on my phone, now that I have that to use. And then I'll take it home, and I'll be like, okay, you better look at that again. Okay. And I'll just keep looking at it, because it'll like call me, or it'll be stuck in my head, and it won't go away. And I'm, so then as soon as I get a chance to pull it, sit down, get a guitar out or something out, then I'll just play with it until something goes forward.
Let it manifest.
Because if it keeps talking to me, then that means it wants to come out, and it's time to come out, right?
Right.
Some things they're still brewing. It's not quite their time yet. I think that's why I've held on to so much music the last 10 years. I really haven't let a lot of things out that are fully recorded. I have 2 EPs. They're done. They're recorded. They just wasn't time yet. It's weird.
It's just a timing thing. You have to feel when it's right.
Yeah,
basically.
and I think that's the way it is for everything really in life, right?
True.
We're always trying to push for things to happen,
Right.
Oh, push. Maybe it's not the right time, and that's why it's not happening yet. Like, why do we try so hard to push things when
force it? Yeah.
Maybe it's not their time yet. Like, including me, like pushing myself because I want to get something done or have accomplished something. I torture myself all the time for that. But you know what?
Same.
It's simply that it's not time.
Right.
Like, we don't go running up to a flower and start like pulling it apart just because it didn't bloom yet.
Come on, man.
Right.
Right.
Like, it's got to be the same for us too. That we should trust our timing, I think.
There's kind of a time and place for everything.
Yeah, and then
God,
what a relief, really, right? Because then we don't have to worry, really. We just need to be like listen to what's going on around us more. And I'm talking to myself as I'm telling you this. You know? Like, that's what I just hope to be better at.
But now you've determined now in 2022 that in 2023 that will be the right time. You're just feeling it, like
pulling at me. Yeah. There's some stuff gonna happen. Like, I just can feel it. I'm not sure what it is. I have some inklings because just of some connections I've made recently that I'm really excited about. But I don't want to say anything until it's really happening. So, but I felt that energy even before I met certain people that I would guess probably were going to have something to do with it, Right,
facilitators or role models or mentors or somehow they're going to
inspire
you.
It's just an energy like bubbling up, Yeah. Like, every time I felt this in my life, something's happened afterwards.
Right. Yeah. It's a certain kind of energy.
I've been feeling it like the last 6 months, especially.
What about upcoming gigs? I know you like to play in the Roaring
Fork
Valley.
I'll tell you one that's coming up that's in Aspen, which is rare. Usually it's don't have one, but I'm playing at the place called Here House.
Sure, the Here House.
I'm playing après-ski there this Thursday.
Okay, put a date on that for people.
Yeah, it's either going to be 3 to 6 or 4 to 7 this Thursday.
Okay.
So today's the 20th.
So it'd be the 22nd.
Uh-huh.
Today's the 20th.
So I'll be doing an après-ski gig there.
Okay.
And then I believe I'm going to play with my partner, John Michelle, who I work with a lot.
Sure.
There's a few dates I believe we're going to be playing at the Sterling.
Okay.
But
nice.
that's kind of in the works. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
And then I'm doing Heather's on Christmas Eve.
Oh, sweet. I love Heather's.
And it's going to be really nice. They're very Christmassy there. And beautiful food. So if anyone wants to come there,
Okay, and then where can
gonna be
people get
nice.
more information? Should they just check your Facebook page?
they should check my Facebook music page right now. I have
Okay.
a new website that's being built.
Okay.
And it's coming up, but not till January. It's going to be ballerinarock.com.
BallerinaRock.com.
Yeah, and that's because people ask what my music's like, and the way I describe it is it's ballerina rock with a Western bohemian feel.
I love it. That's a one of a kind description.
So, and then I have the High Priestess of Rock moniker from time to time too. What's in there?
Oh my gosh, we're out of
Erik?
time, but I baked you some cookies. Did you have fun on the show today?
So sweet, I did. Thank you.
Well, thank you. You
Yummy.
literally made my Christmas so much better.
Thank
I'm
you
so grateful.
so much for having me.
And I hope to get you back on the show. Maybe this summer.
I'd love
we
to
can catch
come
up
back.
again.
Yeah, I'll have some fun things to share by then.
So thank you, High Priestess of Rock.
Thank you, Erik.
High Priestess on Christmas, and thank you guys. Merry Christmas, Happy
Merry
Holidays,
Christmas, everybody.
and Happy New Year, guys.
Donate, shop, and save. The Mother Lode Mercantile, now open at the Picken County landfill.
I'm so passionate about this community. I absolutely love living here and raising my family here. It gives me a lot of pride to share this with my friends and my clients and help them achieve their dreams of owning an Aspen snowmass and enjoying this incredible lifestyle.
White River Overland in Aspen specializes in camper van upfitting, catering to mountain dwellers and outdoor enthusiasts. WRO's builds are purpose-driven to facilitate and enhance skiing, cycling, camping, climbing, and river adventures. More information at whiteriveroverland.com. Sundog Athletics, Aspen's adventure sports school and snowshoeing specialist since 1996, is your opportunity to experience private, all-inclusive snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, and fat biking instructional adventures that will immediately improve your safety, performance, and enjoyment. Like Sundog Athletics on Facebook for fresh updates, or explore sundogathletics.com.
Welcome to